President Cyril Ramaphosa and the Health Minister, Dr. Zweli Mkhize, they've received the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. They were in Khayelitsha in Cape Town. Now, for more on this, we cross to our reporter there, Artie Mtengana. Artie, good afternoon to you. A really important moment in Khayelitsha, the President getting his shot.
A very nervous first citizen, President Cyril Ramaphosa, walking into the Khayelitsha Hospital to get inoculated. He was very seemingly nervous, Stephen, but eventually when he stepped into that room with experienced nurses who would then partake to giving the president that first jab of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, he was much more relieved. He says he did not feel anything afterwards. Remember, there is a slight waiting period just after receiving that dose and that vaccine rather. And he said he was just basically very relaxed afterwards, no side effects at that moment. They give them about 10 minutes just after that first injection just to check out whether they would have any adverse or side effects to that injection. But most importantly, Stephen, remember that this particular program and this first phase of the vaccination program in South Africa is for healthcare workers who are in the front line in the fight against COVID-19. So the president was not the only one who got vaccinated today. There were some healthcare workers in that room, about 7 of them, who also got vaccinated together with the president. I'm joined by one of them. Thank you so much, Mr. Leviwe, for your time. You're an EMS worker. And I mean, there's a lot of anxiety already from the general public about vaccines, but you are in the healthcare sector and you understand how medicine works. What did you think when they said, okay, now you're going to be part of that first group that's going to get vaccinated?
First of all, I was very excited about to be one of the first beneficiaries of this vaccine. I will just make an example about the vaccine that I received last year, which was a flu vaccine. For the first time in my life, I never received, when the first wave hit us in the province, the department rolled out the flu vaccine for all its employees. So I took vaccine, it made a huge difference. So this year, with the second wave, we're all in panicking. There was too much fear out there. And so I decided also I want this vaccine. I want to be vaccinated. I even took a video inside just to show the people this fear. They must just stop reading the fake news. They must just believe in scientists, to Dr. Karim and other guys that are out there doing their great job about the country. That's all.
Now, as they inject you with the vaccine, what's going through your mind? And also just knowing that the president is also around you as you're about to receive that jab.
To be honest, that also brought the excitement to me, to be around the head of state and the national minister, Dr. Mkhize, and my big boss, Dr. Kloot, and our honorable MEC, Dr. Noma French Bombo. So we're very friendly towards EMS, and I was very excited also for that. Yes.
And now talk to us about the difficulty and the challenges that you have experienced as an EMS worker and the relief that you have received now that you have been vaccinated.
Look, I feel much more protected than before now. I feel like, not to say because I received the vaccine I will be negligent. No, I will still wear a mask. I will still follow the COVID regulation. I will encourage my fellow healthcare workers, because there's too much fear. There are those who still don't believe in the vaccine. My advice to everyone, if you go in and out of hospital, if you assess and transport people who are suspected with COVID and confirm COVID, and then you still have the audacity to say now you won't be vaccinated, that is not a good idea. Think about it. I took it live, I was smiling, I took a video, so I was just excited. The whole fear, unlike the president, as you said, that he was scared, I was not scared, I was so excited. I'm feeling very happy.
Now, how did your family react when they heard the news that you're going to be in the first group of those that would be vaccinated? And secondly, I just want to find out, in terms of that injection, how big is it, and is it painful?
It's not painful. I even said while I was taking the pictures, it's not painful. I think it's a small needle, size 24. the smallest needle that they use. I didn't feel anything, no closing eyes while they were injecting me, so I didn't feel anything. So those that scared of the needles, they mustn't worry anything. I don't have big muscles to say, but at least nothing I felt.
And how did the family react?
They were so excited that at least now that you are exposing us, at least you will be vaccinated, because they were very excited. Yes.
All right, fantastically, Viva. Thank you so much. An EMS worker who also got inoculated this afternoon, in fact, this morning, together with President Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, for someone like me who has a phobia for needles, he has certainly eased my fear around the size of that needle. He says it's a very small needle, and in fact, after that process, they get to wait for about 10 to 15 minutes just to assess whether they get any side effects. And they came out lively, they came out very excited, having been vaccinated. The first people, one of the first people in the country to get vaccinated. In fact, the nurse, Stephen, who has been vaccinated here in South Africa as the first nurse in the country, not just the Western Cape, but in the entire country. We were going to have a conversation with her. She just had to rush in because she's actually helping with the delivery in the maternity ward here at the Khayelitsha Hospital.
Oh, well, she's not letting getting vaccinated stop her from her important work, is she? Artie Mtungana for that live report from Khayelitsha. Thank you very much indeed. All right, earlier, President Cyril Ramaphosa received his vaccine dose. You heard the suggestion that he was a little nervous. Here it is, the President of the Republic of South Africa, surrounded by a lot of people. Are they holding him down? I don't think so. And they are making sure there goes the injection. And that is the COVID-19 vaccine being injected into President Cyril Ramaphosa. He looks very, very calm, actually. Really, I think he is. That's Professor Glenda Gray behind him, some of the other senior officials behind him as well. And you can imagine the moment for some of the officials who've been working for this moment for so long. I told you it would be an important day, and I think it is proving to be an important day. The first COVID-19 vaccine doses being injected into our fellow South Africans.